Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon. How are you today? I hope the sound is okay and you can see and hear me right. I know YouTube was just a bit tricky now. It could not start the streaming on time. Hi Nitsan, hi Tara Buza, good evening to you. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, as you just say, Tara. Definitely. So there are some early birds and there are some night owls as well. That's quite funny indeed, but definitely depends in which part of the earth you are living at the moment. So guys, for me it's afternoon, as just for Tara and Nitsan. But indeed, a very interesting afternoon. And Nitsan, very good question. I must tell you, if you just check my pre-market here, you can see actually that the market, you know what, it really tried hard to push higher, like over 676 in the pre-market. But as you can see, it's just pushing lower now. So yeah, the question is very much right. Are we ready to short? Definitely yes. Especially, I must tell you, under the 50 EMA. So first of all, I hope everyone had a beautiful, relaxing weekend. You are ready for a crazy week, and all of the elite competition participants. I just want to wish good luck and lots of great trades and win definitely one prize. The best one is definitely the first prize, which is, as you know, an expert account. Yes, Nitsan, looks like consolidation in the SPY. Yeah, yes, it is. But I mentioned you last week that we have not seen the market to break and close a day, even just one day under the 50 EMA for very long time. And I thought might Friday is going to be the day, like last Friday, but no, no hope. Definitely, because as you can see, it was a huge pullback on the overall market on Friday, and even if the indices still ended as a bit lower for the week, but Friday it turned out again a close over the 50 EMA. So seems like that this market bulls are still especially very much, I mean the SPY bulls, if you just check it, very much resilient. Let's just see the triple Q actually in the meantime, because as you know, with the big names, there was some trouble last week, but even the triple Q managed to close out Friday over the 50 EMA. However, now as I see, it's very close to the 50 EMA. By the way, 605, around 605, there will be the level which we should watch. And now again, just the SPY started, wanted to start quite strong, but it's just giving up. We don't know yet what's going to happen after the opening bell, but we should be careful because this week I think it's going to be a highly volatile week, traders, thanks to the fact that finally the government is open. So let's see first what kind of news finally we will see this week. Well, today it is the 17th of November, Monday, only one only one data, which is better than nothing, and this is going to be the Empire State Manufacturing Index, which already released, by the way, and it surprisingly was a bit better than expected. And of course, FOMC member speakers coming like Williams and Jefferson going to speak 9 o'clock, 9:30 Jefferson speaks. After that, with 10 o'clock construction spending, that can be an interesting number as well. FOMC member Waller speaks 3:35 p.m. And here comes Trump, but only after the market closed 6 p.m., by the way. So this is what we are waiting for today. Hi, Mr. Brackage. I hope you had a beautiful weekend as well, and all of the newcomers. Guys, this week, by the way, it's going to be more news coming out. NAHB, Housing Marketing Index tomorrow, factory orders, and more FOMC member speakers, of course, on Wednesday. After market close Wednesday, big day, guys, Nvidia earnings coming together with FOMC members, speakers, and FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. So Wednesday, I think, going to be the day of the week, one of the most important one, because after the market close, we will see finally the Nvidia and FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. Thursday, finally, unemployment claims numbers, fully fed, unemployment rate, non-farm employment change. So what we're missing for a long time now, finally is going to be show up. Existing home sales, more FOMC member speakers, and Friday, again, mainly economic news. It's going to be in the focus, like flash manufacturing in PMI, flash services PMI, consumer sentiment, inflation expectations, and more FOMC member speakers, of course. So I have a strong feeling we are not going to be bored this week. And next week, traders, next week, I'm just warning you ahead that next week is going to be a shortened week on the market because, as you know, the one and famous Thanksgiving in the US, it's always Thursday. It's the 27th of November, Thursday, and we are going to be closed completely because the market is closed as well. And next Friday is going to be open, but only until 1 p.m. So Friday, it's like a very, very, let's call it like quiet day. But I'm just telling you that next Thursday and Friday I'm talking about. This week is full week, and I'm sure it's going to be really, really interesting. So let's see what happened during the weekend. Well, not too much, I must tell you. Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway is just pumping up Google. Another big investor just sold a huge stake of Nvidia, by the way. And next to this, for example, Morgan Stanley, not only Morgan Stanley, but more banks are getting again bullish on the S&P 500 size for the coming year. And definitely there is a great article which is explaining why the Morgan Stanley is bullish on the bigger S&P 500 index indeed. Hi, Anne, nice to see you. Good morning to you, or good afternoon, of course. What else in the news? Dow, S&P, Nasdaq set for opening gains as the tech leads in build-up to Nvidia results, and the Bitcoin is climbing as well. Well, poor Bitcoin, it's not in its best shape. If I'm just checking, it's still around this 94,000 area. As I mentioned you on Bitcoin traders, that now if it's breaking this 94,000 area, I'm definitely expecting it back more to this 90K area. So as you can see, it's building another bear flag here. And although it tried to climb, seems like the Market Watch news, it was not well updated because since then it just gave up again. Well, not too much, like 1 hour ago. It just gave up again and is just pushing a bit lower now back to this under 95K, which, as I mentioned you, it can be quite of a stronger level again to the downside. But if we are just checking the Bitcoin back in the time, you can see that clearly this between 93 95K, this channel it's quite strong to break, but if it's going to break it, we can see 90 and even 85, but this can be a very bearish scenario indeed if we are going to be pushed back on the Bitcoin. So watch out, Bitcoin is still pushing a bit lower at the moment. All right, let's see what happened in Europe. Europe very red, however it's started slightly green. Asia into the red as well. Hang Seng 0.71, Nikkei only 0.10% lower. On the rate side, US 10 years are quite muted, and the futures just got back from quiet green because I must tell you, when I just woke up and started my day running the errands, I just came home and I checked the Nasdaq futures, and it was almost 1% higher, guys, and now it's back minus 10%. So again, I still agree with Nitsan's great question. Are you ready to short? Well, let's see if we are going to get some nice shorts for today, but definitely quite of an ugly pullback already in the pre-market. Okay, Boeing news here. Boeing's 777X has had its problems, but the orders keep coming. That's quite interesting. Gold's move in lockstep with US stocks could point to a brewing market danger. Let's see how the gold is doing, guys. I was mentioning to you this $4,000 reversal opportunity, which is still looking okay. However, I definitely do not want to see it down down under this 20 EMA indeed, and definitely not the 50 EMA. Might is just forming a cup and handle here. We will see that, but I'm still I still can imagine a quite of a cup and handle and a continuation pattern in the gold or on the gold charts definitely. All right, even Disney in the news. Disney's deal with YouTube TV shows how streamers are increasingly flexing their muscle. Okay, let's see. Disney was quite volatile last week, and I think it's going to stay like that, as you can see, earnings and so on. Now it still doesn't look good, but it's trying its best. It's going to keep or stay on my watch list, and I'm going to keep a close eye on that stock. On the international news, well, Ford partners with Amazon for dealers to sell used vehicles online. That's quite of a big step for the Ford, I would say. As you can see, it's jumped in the pre-market already a little bit, but it was rather a spike. And Amazon, in the meantime, as I've seen, all of the big tech stocks try to make a reversal already in the pre-market, but so far, as I've seen, Google is the luckiest and the most successful in that because it's still in green. However, it doesn't seem like that it's going to go or continue higher. Let's just see. However, this is a quite of a strong reason for that for a continuation that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway just took a lot of Google in this third quarter. I'm still going to watch MU. MU was a real beast on Friday traders. That's just amazing. And it's still in green, actually, but not Nvidia. Nvidia seemed like a very nice pullback as well on Friday, but now the Nvidia, I cannot even find it. Where are you? It's hiding. Ah, okay. It's very much on the bottom of the list, so it's quite weak. It's just giving up again the pre-market small gap up. However, it looks like as a perfect double bottom on the daily chart with this piercing line, 50 EMA reversal, etc., etc. But now it's down to 187, still though over the 50 EMA. So most of the big stocks traders, we should be careful because they are going to start in the middle of Friday's trading range, which was quite extensive, as you could see, with starting with a big gap down and then to pull back. My today, Nissan is going to be the rinse and repeat. I don't know yet, so we should be careful, especially because it's Monday and lots of economic data going to be released this week together with Nvidia earnings. I'm just repeating myself for the newcomers and so on. We should be definitely ready for a very volatile sessions in the coming days. Okay, traders, so let's just start the candidates for today. If you have anything on your side, please just let me know. In the meantime, I'm just checking what's happening here in the international field. China soybean mountain keeps growing and US farmers are still waiting. Ooh, that's not a good news. All right, European markets in positive territory, they were actually, but not anymore, and even sub gained like 6%. Okay, Huang's $500 billion Nvidia forecast will come up at a Q3 earnings. Oh yeah, well, definitely not only the earnings numbers going to be interesting, guys, but the CEO's speech as well regarding the future of the Nvidia on Wednesday evening or late afternoon. That's going to be quite of a market mover indeed. Okay, Emirates bets big on Boeing and $38 billion order at Dubai Air Show. Guys, maybe my definitely no trading BA because I'm not allowed still trading BA. I don't like it too much, but it should be on our watch list today because there are a lot of articles about the BA for today. Yes, Google definitely is okay. Good morning and QUBT. And let's see why you just chosen this stock as well as me. Well, QUBT quantum computing 21% higher after the quantum computing provider issued a strategic roadmap towards scalable quantum and photonic manufacturing. So really good news on QUBT, and definitely we should just get it on our long list. As you can see, it's just suffered quite of a big drop, even more than half of the price in the recent weeks, and now might the time for a deeper buy. So I'm just starting my watch list traders. So even if if you still have nice candidates for us, please just share it with the group in the chat. So long, short, and secondary list. On the long, I'm going to get Google, as I mentioned you, and QUBT, because Warren Buffett is betting on the Google. Actually, the Berkshire Hathaway revealed it took more than $4 billion stake in Alphabet in the third quarter. Not a small amount, that's for sure. Zyme and Jazz is here as well. Both of them reported phase 3 trials results of their cancer drugs. Sierra Zyme shares surged 35 and Jazz 21. I'm just going to push them on the secondary list, guys, because you know these biotech stocks, which are not that small biotech stocks, especially the Jazz, by the way. They can be quite of a crazy movers. So I'm still going to be careful with that, but the impact is definitely the continuation higher. It's inevitable. However, I'm going to be careful here, and I definitely would like to go for gap and go long setups, not breakouts. In this case, as you can see, it pulled back already from this 180 on the Jazz in the pre-market. And one important thing which I forgot to check here is the volume. Wow, that's a big one. Now let's see Zyme here. ZYME, yeah, here we are. Zyme as well here is the same almost, but it's not that good anymore. It gave back. What happened here? Zyme is minus 0.27. Something is not okay with the numbers here, I must tell you. Still looks good. Still looks good to the upside. Both of them, I'm going to watch it though only on the secondary list. Lithium stocks in the news. Citing a local Chinese news source, Bloomberg reported the Ganfeng Lithium Group company chairman Li someone forecast Sunday that lithium demand will grow 30% in 2026. Sigma Lithium, Lithium Argentina, and lots of other lithium stocks are just pushing like crazy, like LAC, for example, or even SGML. We can just put them to the long list. And as far as I remember, guys, CCJ, it's a Camcao Corporation, it's a lithium stock. No, or maybe I'm just not okay with that. I don't know. Okay, just a second, guys. I just restarting my platform because everything is showing like minus 0.27%, and I don't know why. It's quite weird. Okay, let me just check it now. Mm-hmm. No, it's not moving anything. Okay. Let's just check it. Check your platforms, guys. Oh, it's uranium. Yeah, you see, Mr. Brackage, I just mixed in my head. Thank you very much for let us know. Okay, now it's working great. So not CCG, but LAC and SGML. However, I'm not sure we can trade. We can trade LAC. That's good. LAC looks like a really, really good long candidate, in my opinion. It's pulled back a lot, very good news, and I assume this might is ready to go even over this $5 magic level. SGML, it's not tradable for me. Baba definitely is okay. We have some news on the Baba. I'm just going to tell you what is that news at the moment. Well, Baba though not my favorite because this can just be a tricky stock, but it's just unveiled a Q1 app. It's revamped ChatGPT like AI application in China, pushing up its shares 2.5%. Crazy, this Baba nowadays. Be careful with that. But I agree with Zuki that we should watch it on the possible long side for today. QUBT, LAC, and Baba are going to be on my watch list to the long side as well. What else? Well, Gap is here, Clearwater Analytics Holding. This is CWAN. This is up on some good news. Actually, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the pre-market volume at all. To tell the truth, I'm going to be careful with that stock. It's all over the place. Not my favorite for today. Gap though, apparently Taylor GAP, this can have a nice volume, but not a big mover actually. So on the Gap, I'm going to be definitely watching it to the long side, but here the volume is not the best either at the moment, and not a big mover either. Just on the secondary list, not my first candidate. Even is just up on an upgrade, by the way. Apple is here as well. Friday report in Financial Times. Apple is ramping up preparations to identify and name a successor to CEO Tim Cook, and at Apple just fell 1% on the news. Apple at the moment, it's even still weak, 1.20% lower. If we just check the Apple daily chart, you can see that it's very much topping, and this was one of the most resilient tech stock last week. Traders, maybe it's over. Apple, I'm just going to call it to the short side actually, together with Nvidia, but Nvidia and with Apple as well. I'm going to be very careful. XPV is here after the results. They were not that good, so we can watch XPV to the short side as well. And the last one on my list, it's Aramark, which is dropped just 7%. The food service provider did not do very much good on the earnings numbers. That's why it's just pushing lower. Volume is not the best, but we do not have too many shorts at the moment. However, the market is still pulling lower. So let's see which ones are the weakest on my watch list. Nvidia is the weakest. Coin continued with Coin, Hood, PLTR, SMCI, Tesla, it's pushing back traders as well, AMD, Reddit, Roblox, Meta, AFRM, so all of them are on the short list. I'm not going to push them all on the watch list, but I'm definitely going to watch Hood and Coin, okay? Hood and Coin. Hood looks like as a nice continuation in the daily, on the daily chart as well, and on the pre-market too. If I'm checking coin, I'm just going to check it, but not sure that I'm going to touch it, because coin, as you know, it can be quite ugly. However, it's under the 200 EMA again, as you can see, and just like the Bitcoin, this one is going to extend its move to the downside. Again, the most difficult thing, guys, in this pre-market, and to start this week as a Monday with a market which is giving up the greens, because triple Q actually it was in the green, as you can see, is down now minus 0.24, is the fact that everything, I mean almost all of the big stocks which we used to trade, are starting in the middle of Friday's trading range. So it's quite volatile uncertainty, which I am expecting here. So let's just be careful there. MU, I'm going to move to the secondary list as well. However, I'm sure we are going to watch it. This is still strong with Amazon as well. Amazon is pushing up 0.29%. So Google, MU, Amazon, and Baba are the strongest among the big names. So not too many candidates on our list for today, but I think it's more than enough to start a great and green Monday. Traders, this is the stocks for today. So QUBT definitely watching. I'm going to watch Dell as well. I've seen Dell pushing lower in the pre-market. Let me just check the pre-market here. Yep, well, not really now. Let me just check it. Green, here we are. Okay, Dell. Dell Technologies. I'm just having it. So Dell, I forgot to put on the short side, so it's still a short, which is going to be Dell. Yes, Tara, Netflix going to be too messy or good cheaper opportunity for traders? Well, very good question on the Netflix. Is just as you know, it's just got a split. Well, we should. It's so. I have such a mixed experience with these stocks. Usually, the big stocks, like the big name stocks that get a split like that, like back then Apple or Nvidia, they were quite nicely tradable. But Tara, let's just be careful, because sometimes it needed some days to adjust, to the new situation. Let's call it like that, because believe me, there are plenty of traders outside of this fantastic room, which I'm very proud of, who thinks that there is a big bad news on the Netflix, and they got crazy. in the first minute. So that's why I'm telling you that indeed it can happen that there will be a huge bunch of crazy, crazy moves on the Netflix for today. Indeed. So that's why I'm going to be careful with that stock. Okay. All right, you are welcome. But yes, thank you that you just mentioned Netflix got a split, guys, a 1 to 10 split, 10 to 1, because it's a down split, not an up split. Okay, guys, so Netflix definitely we can watch, but maybe today I'm still not going to touch it. All right, traders, so Dell, MU, PLTR, Applied Materials, I'm not sure. Oracle, I want to watch too. Here, QUBT, Hood, Amazon on my watch list as well. QUBT definitely the big names. There is a must for today. Might I'm going to watch here Jazz. Might it can be a continuation here. Nvidia, ARMK. I don't know. I don't know this stock actually. LAC. LAC can be a quite of a nice opportunity there on the LAC. And I think that's it for today to start with. We are starting in less than 10 seconds. Guys, let's be careful. First, Monday, 30 minutes reversal can be crazy. And anyway, the whole market can be crazy because, as I told you, bunch of big economic news we are going to expect this week, especially labor market news, plus even the Nvidia earnings on Wednesday after market close, plus the FOMC meeting minutes. So a lot for today. So good luck, everyone. Let's just make a nice green day. And again, for the competition traders, good luck, Ish. And please do not forget, don't go for the big winners. Okay, I mean not like big winners, like something is starting to go and you just let it run. I'm not thinking of that. Oversizing. Okay, don't try to get one two big trades with big share size because you can be in a big trouble in seconds. Okay, nice sizing, smaller profits, but more. Maybe you can take more trades because definitely this is a competition environment. But don't go with huge share size. Okay, don't throw you off the balance in the first minute. That's very important here. No oversizing. Get some quality trades. But what I would do, more quality trades. Like I would trade not 5 but 10 trades in a day, for example. So take it easy on the competition and watch out for the share size, definitely. And good luck, everyone. Okay, guys, now let's see how we are going to start this day. Seems like we started already. All right. And the market, as I mentioned you, is just starting in a small red, which might going to change soon, and we are going to start it straight away with a gap fill. Okay, right? Mm-hmm. Hey guys, so Google is pushing up already. That's quite of a strong start for the Google. Also, I still would like to see a small pullback here. FIG already, checking. FIG, you want to take it over 38 for a possible gap fill. Yeah, you're right. It's very much extended to the downside, I must tell you. That's really interesting, actually. Can be quite good. Market just starting with the usual hesitation here, as I see. Okay, guys, I'm just sitting down just a second. All right, so the market now it's making a hassle. Around the 670 level on the S&P 500 and the 606 on the triple Q, and it's still fighting. All right. Okay. Hmm. Google looks interesting, guys. I must tell you this is looking quite good. But it just broke out. Okay, traders, triple Q is just filling the gap fully, so seems like that was it. I'm going to watch for a continuation plays, definitely on Google. I like QUBT over 11. Let me just check it. QUBT 1160 around. Yep. Okay, guys. Now let's see. Just a feedback. Is your platform working okay, guys? All right. I still like QUBT, and I'm going to take it over 1155. This is going to be my QUBT entry. 1155. I like it quite a lot. Strong, yeah, MU. I was betting on a strong start, Tara, with the MU. Okay, so the first trade is going to be QUBT. Okay, Amazon is pulling a bit lower. Market, it's a beast again. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Google looks good. And even Jazz, I must tell you, Jazz looks like as a very good continuation play. On the Google, though, I think it's a little bit too much now. I mean, it's on this 290 area. I did not take it on time, so I'm not going to take it at the moment, but I'm going to watch it. Dell looks like, yeah, it's just a full reversal on the Dell. Looks like as a great one, Buzat, for at least a small, nice play there. Jazz 170, I like Jazz, but not 170. I would say on the Jazz, it's rather over this 170, 170, 180, or 172. Hi, King. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm just watching this market fully filling the gap. That's a crazy market, actually. It's just rinse and repeating the Friday at the moment. LAC, guys, I just missed this LAC. Guys, I am in QUBT. QUBT. On the QUBT, I would like to see, as the stop loss is under 11, I would like to see at least a 50 cents on the QUBT. Can be a good one there. And the market is still pushing higher. It filled the gap and seems like it's not going to stop. So this pullback in the pre-market, it was quite short-lived. Come on, QUBT. Okay, traders. So at the moment, the market is surprisingly started to be, get out a stronger and not a weaker trading as I thought it will. Google is still a beast, but again, I just don't want to watch it. I mean, to touch it at the moment. Amat AVGO starting to be stronger as well. Maybe we can keep an eye on Amat. AVGO is good as well, but everything is just this surprising, very strong push to the upside. So only QUBT I have, which is at the moment it's trying. And all NVDA, it's very strong. AMD traders, I'm just watching this AMD possible 245.30s maybe. AMD. AMD. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, AMD doesn't look bad over 245.10. If the market remains so strong, then might we can have a very nice push over the high. Okay, QUBT, come on. LAC, that was beautiful, guys. Shoo, I just missed it. But it's sitting on this $5 area. We can still watch it. Traders, next trade is going to be 245.20 on AMD. Over 245.20. Market doesn't seem like it wants to stop. So let's just go with the flow. QUBT is still okay. 23 is going to be my entry on the On this AMD, Nvidia unstoppable, 245, let's be 20, 23. And the stop loss, it's under 243 and 20. Okay, so far only QUBT, which is quite okay now. All right, Coin and Hood are very weak traders. However, as I see, they are trying to make a reversal as well. However, if the Hood is going to break the lows, I'm going to get some shorts on there. Market is still very, very, let's call it like strong indeed. Okay. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. I'm more than happy to check it. In the meantime, market is a surprisingly very, very strong push to the upside, and it's actually not stopping at all. That's amazing. Really, really amazing. I was expecting a little like, gap up or something like that. I mean, gap and go or something like that. But at the moment, it's just not moving like that. All right, traders. So at the moment, QUBT is still okay. I'm still holding the stock there. Here we are with the AMD as well. On the AMD, I want to see a 247 for the first partial, and the market is getting really, really, really strong here. So watch out. Market seems like completely unstoppable at the moment. It's crazy. Crazy strong. I really hope QUBT is going to push higher soon as well. Google Unstoppable. Congrats everyone who just bought it immediately. Actually, after the everything just opened. On the AMD, I am ready to take a partial on AMD traders. As I've told you, I'm going to take 75% of the share size here, just very close to this 247 area. Here we are. I'm just going to make my partial now and put my stop loss under the entry. So AMD beautiful, even a little bit higher than I just planned. I just sold 500. And let's just continue higher. Stop loss is going to be under the entry now. Beautiful trade. Thank you, AMD. On the QUBT, we still have like 20 cents to go, almost on 12. I would like to take the partial, and the market is just making a huge move. Fantastic. All right, traders, just a second. I will be back soon. I just had to restart my program. I don't know what happened here. I really hope the QUBT is going to be on a partialing point when I get back. Okay, traders, so it was quite good to start the day with two winners. All right, here we are, QUBT. Oh, come on, QUBT, I just missed the partial. All right, guys, the market is a little bit extended in my opinion. Okay, I need a grid. And here we go. QUBT. Okay. SNDK. Still cannot trade it, Buzak, but good luck with this one. This can be a good one, that's for sure. Okay, traders. So far the market is in a huge move. I'm quite astonished how quick it's just made this pullback actually on the overall gap down in the pre-market. Seems like that no one cares if anyone is just, you know, just selling the Nvidia. Everyone is still in a deep buying mode. Unfortunately, I missed MU, which was a quite of a good one, but I think we are still not late. So traders, two trades. Unfortunately, QUBT just got back, which is not good actually, but I'm still going to watch it. So MU, I'm still watching it here for a possible pullback there. It's very strong. What else? Hmm? Nice, MU. MU, if it's coming back to this 255 area, I'm going to watch it for a possible reversal, actually. That can be a good one. All right. What else in here? Okay. Traders, I will be back just a second. Okay, traders, I am back. Sorry for that little problem here with my whole PC, actually. I hate Windows. Okay. Camera now, it's not working. It's okay. All right, traders. So I'm still holding QUBT. I'm still holding definitely the AMD as well. However, it pulled back a little bit, which is not the best, but I'm trying the best here to stay alive with this PC because something is really not good now. Okay, so AMD stop loss is going to be under 245. It's still making a very nice consolidation, as you can see. Yeah, I know. I just completely lost my camera now. I don't know what's happening with my PC now. Don't sorry for that. I'm just trying my best. Ah, okay. I think you can hear see me now. It's just crazy. Okay, guys, sorry for this little asshole. And I have to get all my grids done as well. But in the meantime, I'm still checking the trades. So, guys, help me out. If you have any good setups now, please just share with the team. So I'm definitely watching MU for a reversal. I definitely still like this AMD. QUBT, listen, unfortunately I could not make my QUBT my nice partial yet because it has not touched the partialing point. I'm still 112. Google checking. Google is a beast today, guys. That's just amazing. Yeah, I must tell you, Google doesn't seem like it wants to stop at all. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It doesn't want to stop at all. That means that if I'm just checking the daily, though, we are on all-time high. So listen, Buzak, 292 looks very tempting, and the market continues higher as well. So I would say if it stays like that, then yeah, highly likely we are going to see a very nice push higher on the Google as well, but we should be really careful with that because it's on all-time high, okay? In the meantime, if I'm just checking, Tesla is very strong, Amazon not that much yet, but I'm going to watch Amazon, especially if it's going to go through this 233.50, because that looks quite okay. Meta, it's coming back fully. I'm wondering how Microsoft is doing, so I'm going for the big names because it seems like it's a huge recovery on all of the tech stocks. Only over the high. MU is still here, and let me just check NVIDIA list. Okay, Nvidia still continues. Okay, traders, so on the QUBT, I still would like to see, I'm not sure I want to get Google Buzak, but good luck with that. So on the QUBT, I would like to see a pull, or I mean a push over this high of the day, and again around 12, I would like to see the first partial. If it's going to have, okay, here we are. I'm just ready to take my partial, traders, on the QUBT. I'm going to take 75% out of the share size. Fantastic. This is what I wanted to see. 1194, 1192, and we still have a lot of push on the buying side. 96.9, very good. I'm just selling now. So I'm selling 75% of the share size. So my PC just got back on time just for the partial on the QUBT. If I'm just checking, so QUBT 75% out. On the AMD, I'm not going to do anything else, just for you to see that yes, I am in this trade. My goodness. Okay, so I need the visual trading here. And with that, like you see, my stop loss is on the entry. I'm not going to do anything else, just push my stop loss under 246, and I still would like to see a break over 248. Between 249 and 250, I would like to make the second partial on the AMD. Until this point, nothing, nada, okay? Market still looks very, very strong, and very much good luck with this. Google looks quite good, Buzak, but I did not take it as I've told you. All right, traders, so MSTR checking, just a second. MSTR, not bad. Okay. On the MSTR, MSTR, as you know, is just like the coin, actually. So MSTR sometimes it's just moving like the coin. It's looking very strong. I would have loved better this VWAP reversal, but I don't know. It's okay. QUBT stop loss on the entry. QUBT stop loss on the entry. I'm just going to put it there because I forgot it. So it's going to be under 11 and 20. 1150. I don't know why. Yeah, I bought it there. Actually, I had a little problem with my whole PC, as I've told you. Sorry for that for that small hassle here, guys. So MSTR, I don't know. Be careful. I see that it's stronger, definitely stronger than the coin, but I'm not sure I want to touch it, Tara. Let's see. MU did not get back to the VWAP. Unfortunately, Amazon still looks strong. Coin is pulling back. So actually, everything is pulling back. It's not a big question. So hard stop loss on the QUBT, it is on 1145, 1145. Yes, Amazon looks good. As I mentioned you, Buzak, on the Amazon, which I am expecting, actually it is an intraday breakout higher because it completely filled the gap. It has not filled though the second gap here back on to this 228, 229, but I think if it's able to break this 233, I would go for 233.30 on the Amazon, but I'm going with you on that one because the market is extremely strong actually. So 233.30 on the Amazon stop loss should be under 232. I would say 232, so $1.50 stop loss on the Amazon. And let's watch out with that because you know it's a bit weaker than the other stocks. Which one? NBIS, Jeremy? Thank you. I'm just checking. NBIS. Wow, that's strong. We should watch it maybe instead of Microsoft because Microsoft is not doing too much, at least at the moment. Nice catch. Okay, guys, so AMD, it's still going. QUBT is still okay. On the AMD, though, I'm not going to do anything else. Just push my stop loss under 247, like 246 and 60, 59 is going to be my hard stop loss on the AMD. QUBT just can stay on the 1145 for the final stop loss, and let's see whether we can touch this 1240 for the second partial. Market, huge pullback, guys. Really amazing pullback on the market at the moment, as we see triple Q 0.48, SPY 0.20. I've told you volatility is going to be the king on this week. I think it's just the start to get used to it. Oh, MU, I see a double top. How can it be? I'm sure it's going to be just a cup and handle at the end. QUBT is still in, AMD is still in, but again, 246.60, I'm going to be out on AMD. Now let's see the next trades here, and we still have plenty of weak stocks as well, just in case, if the market sentiment turns over. I'm definitely going to watch Hood here. UPS is quite weak too. SMCI is not going. SMCI is not going with the big names. Look at that. It's just struggling a lot. CRM is weak too. Apple is still very weak, but market does not care about Apple today. Okay, Amazon still looks okay. Microsoft is still in the red. How about PRTR? Sorry, PRTR 0.12 down. Look at PRTR. It's on a comeback too. We should watch PRTR. Maybe instead of Tesla, it's very extended. PRTR instead of Tesla. All right, so at the moment, two winning trades, which is really good to see. AMD again, I want to see a 248 for a break and even 249 for a nice second partial. Hi, Konstantinos. Nice to see you today. Good luck with the competition to you as well. Hi, Jim Lee. Tesla to 420. Yeah, it can be easily. Actually, this is a crazy stock, as we know. But now I'm just waiting for Amazon breakout over 233.30, by the way. And I'm riding on QUBT and AMD, which are really good at the moment. But the overall market is quite crazy. It's just pushing up like amazing. Okay, what else to watch? Let's see Netflix. How is it working today? Oh no, I told you today, I think it's still going to be the adjusting time for the Netflix. AVG, I'm still going to watch. Dell as well. You call Dell for a nice long. Well done on the Dell. Very nice call on the Dell. AVG a bit extended. Okay, Baba, not moving that much. I'm going to watch Meta as well, or a BA, sorry. BA. Okay, traders. So finally we broke the 248 with the AMD. So now my stop loss, as you can see, under 247. I'm just thinking maybe to take a partial because we are just getting close to this famous 30 minutes reversal. So yeah, I think I'm just going to sell half of my share size here on the AMD, and I'm going to get out under 246 and 60. Disney, good question on the Disney. VWAP reversal missed, unfortunately, but it still can be interesting one. The King, we should watch it. Maybe I'm going to watch it instead of Tesla because this is just, it can be interesting only if it's pulling back and we can find a nice reversal. All right, traders, so I'm out of AMD two partials under 247, like 246.60. I'm going to be out fully. On the QUBT, I'm still in under 1150. It's the hard stop loss, and the market is fighting. However, we just got for the first 30 minutes where we will see some reversal. And MU, it's a beast again today. It's unbelievable. Actually, that's just crazy. So I cannot see on the Disney anything at the moment, any good entry. Okay, guys, that was a surprising big push higher on the market, but I must tell you, I missed the volume. It was no volume in this push higher. Right. Which one? Open. Checking open. Oh, guys, Amazon, that's going to be a very unpleasant loser for me. Come on, Amazon. Okay, that's a big shakeout. Under 231.70, I need to be out. It was no hard stop loss for me. That was a nasty trap. Oh my goodness, I'm going to teach it like a force breakout formation. That's such a typical force breakout formation, guys. I'm going to teach it. Okay, one loser. Amazon, it's a little bit bigger loser than usual. Ouch. Just a small green left. Shoo, Amazon, that was ugly. Oh my goodness. I hope you are okay, Buzak, if you took it. That was a nasty one. And look at that beast. Because I'm afraid it should be some news. Should be some news, maybe. That was really, really nasty. Now you see, guys, that's why you need hard stop loss. That's why, especially if you are a starter trader, you need a hard stop loss. And I'm going to get back, Konstantinos, to you to open, sorry. Open door technologies long. Cannot see any opportunity here. Maybe if it's going over the high. I see it struggling though. I mean, it doesn't want to go lower, but it still doesn't look the best. Be careful with this one. Guys, market started to pull back a little bit. Doesn't mean too much. It was a very, very strong push to the upside in the beginning of the day. So in this week, though, it's not sure we are going to stay bullish because of the economic news. However, these days so far, it's very bullish. So I want to grab the opportunity for possible reversals there. Dell, no, Disney beautiful, but it's too late for me. As I've told you, we just missed this perfect VWAP reversal there. Applied materials. Let me just check it. No, it's not good. It's not. All right, Tesla doesn't want to pull back. So Jim Lee, might you are right. Tesla is not going to stop until 420 now. Nice trade if you took it earlier. So I want to see some reversals. Market pulled back a little bit and look at that. It's just trying to reverse already. It's 10 o'clock. I'm just checking what kind of news we will get today. As I've told you, not too many because in Firestone state manufacturing, it's already out. It was better than expected. And at 10 o'clock, construction spending we got, which was better than expected. And Waller speaks just in the afternoon. Nice, Jim Lee. Well done. Okay, guys, I see a little struggle on the market. However, I'm still more bullish on this market, definitely. Amazon, unfortunately, it's really kicked me. I was not expecting that very sharp turnaround. I'm still in last shares, QUBT and AMD. AMD, I took a second partial, and now I want to see 250. And I'm not doing anything else, just adjusting my stop loss now. I'm just going to adjust it just slightly under 247. Okay, locking in some profit. Market still fighting to go higher. And the weakest on my list is UPST and Coin, if you are just watching weak stocks for today. SMCI is really weak too. Coins 3.22 lower. Okay, AFRM. Ooh, AFRM, it's a falling knife. Hood. Hood. AMD again. You want to take it over the high decking? Can be. I think this market is still going to remain strong. I see. That's why. All right. Maybe. Google short at this time? All right. Let's see. Google. Amazon. I hate you. Google short. I don't know. Yeah, well, as I told you, 292, it was a all-time high. So yeah, maybe we are going to pull back towards to the Viva, but watch out. This is, I think, at this time, I like this top and bottom reversals, but at this time it can be a little bit tricky and risky. Fuzak, be careful with that one. Market is struggling a bit with the direction. I assume we are going to get back to the VWAP, but the bulls are strong today. Just because of that, maybe you can get a small scalp on this Google, but I'm not going to take it. AVG is pulling back now. Let me just check the Apple, which is still weak. PLTR just got back as well. I thought it's going to be a continuation. Maybe VWAP reversal. And the Apple is still weak as well, as I've seen. Hood looks good. How about Reddit? Reddit. So. Nvidia. Giving up again. Apple 1%, but it made a nice pullback to 270. Microsoft. All right, traders, I'm out of AMD. Good luck on Google, Buzak. It looks like it has a chance to get to this 290. And the market is pulling back to the VWAP as well. And here comes the big question, whether we are going to just stop here and make the reversal, or again starting the crazy up and down play on this market. Of course, if we do, then I'm going to check out the TQQQ for a fantastic short for a continuation. For that, we need a continuation pattern, of course, not like that craziness. Right, traders, 2 winner, 1 loser, small green. I'm still holding QUBT and trying to find out what is the next step for this market, which just got a quite strong pullback towards to the VWAP. Nvidia on the VWAP, MU on the VWAP, PLTR under the VWAP, Google on the VWAP. But now everything looks like it's, oh my goodness, guys, I'm staying away. I'm staying away now. That's ugly what I see now. Okay, let's just wait out a bit. MSTR starting a reversal as well. BA weak. Despite of the good news, BA is remaining weak. Tesla 415. This is the stock which I see a bunch of buyers. Zach, really a lot of. Look at the buyers. Look at the buyers there. I mean the number of the buyers. It's a lot. I would take it only under 414. And you know what I'm watching now actually for a possible continuation? It's Dell under 125. It's a really big drop for Dell. And this looks like as a possible continuation. Under 124.80 maybe. 124.80. It's not bad. 124.80. Okay, market on the first test on the VWAP. Seems like it's going to reverse, by the way. Oklo, yeah, I forgot the Brigade, Oklo, and the others taking. Looks strong. Oklo looks strong. Yeah, actually, I'm thinking on that Dell. Oklo looks really strong. It looks good. And NBIS, Jeremy, look at that. It's still going. Okay, oh, Dell. Let's go Dell. If it's breaking under 124.80 again, then yes, can take it. SPY making the first test successful for the reversal. As I see. 75 is going to be my short on the Dell. And I'm going to short TQQQ under 104.75. Okay. So I feel like this market is getting the tricky one again. 75. Okay. So Dell is in. QUBT still going. That's fantastic. That's why I like QUBT. Dell is in, TQQQ not in yet, but I think it's going to be in soon. And I'm going to move my stop loss on QUBT under 1180 traders, 1180, 1179. On the Dell, I would like to see at least a 124. Yeah, like the stop loss, it's around 70, 80 cents. So let's see whether we can break the 124. I'm in TQQQ as well. On TQQQ, the usual 20, 30 cents as the first round, like around 104.50. That would be great to see a partial. And let's see if the Dell can break the 124. Okay, for the first partial. Yes, everything looks quite weak now, Nitsan, but everything should be handled as a scalp. Like I'm just taking my first partial on the TQQQ traders now. I took, and on the Dell, it has not broken the 124 yet, but it's quite close. However, I do not trust the market. Surprise. And I'm going to be careful with the Dell. I do not want to see it back over 124.50. And I'm going to be ready to take the 80% as soon as it's just breaking the 124, okay? SPY triple Q, it's making the scenario which I was expecting. Second partial is going to be, I'm out of QUBT. Second partial is going to be 104 on the TQQQ. And I don't like this, that the Dell just stopped by this 124.20, and I see quite of a yeah, a bunch of buyers. Now they disappeared. That's good. All right, traders, I'm ready to take my partial on the Dell sooner than later. And in like 20 minutes, 20 cents on TQQQ second partial. Here we are. This is what I wanted to see. I'm taking first partial on the Dell. I took stop loss just slightly over the entry, and I'm going to take my second partial on TQQQ just around 104 if we go there. If not, my stop loss is on the entry, okay? Stop loss is on the entry, like 79, something like that. Okay, now let's see what's going to be the continuation. So again, first partial on the Dell done, stop loss on the entry, TQQQ first partial done, stop loss on the entry. And as I'm expecting, the market is still going to stay extra crazy volatile. So if you did take the short, Nitsan, on the Nvidia, take your partial and run. I mean, I mean it. This is a scalping day again, traders. Market is getting crazy. Okay, I'm almost out of TQQQ, of course. It was expected. Tesla making a very nice reversal, by the way. If anyone is interested, almost out, not yet. 79 is my stop on the TQQQ, by the way. Okay, and out. Out. Dell not out yet, but TQQQ is out. It was just a scalp. Fortunately, AMD is out as well, as I've told you. Dell is still okay. On the Dell, though, we really need to break this 124 for good. Let's see the AMD. AMD, it's making a nice VWAP reversal as well, just like Tesla. Okay. SPY making the big reversal as it was expected, and the big names as well. Okay. So far, traders, volatility on the highest as I was expecting. Watch out with your trades and just stay on the scalping side. If you have any setup on your list, please just let me know. And again, competition traders, as I've told you, no big share sizes, crazy market we are expecting this week, huge volatility, which is good because we will get very good opportunities. But what matters, you know, as I've told you, right share size and more smaller winners than one big, okay? Like, because usually especially in a competition environment, you try to get a big share size because that trade looks the best, so I'm sure I'm going to win only with one trade. No, what you should focus on more quality trades, but maybe even more, like not only 5 or 6 trades, but you can take like 8 trades. Just watch out on the balance. Which one? Amazon again, Nitsan? I'm not sure I'm going to touch this ugly Amazon today, and it's still, what was one of the problem, as I just mentioned, it has not touched this. I mean, it touched the 50 EMA, but it has not filled this gap yet, and this is a quite of an extended gap back at the end of October, beginning of November, and it still needs to go even lower. I'm not sure that this is a bottom reversal opportunity here. I would not take it. No, I would not take it now. Okay, traders, second test for the market. Again, the VWAP. If it can break over the VWAP again, then I think we will see a new daily high. And in this case, we can watch reversals like Nvidia can be a nice long over 187.65. 187.65 on Nvidia. That looks quite good. BE Busak checking. You want to short one, yeah, that looks good. 109.60 for me, but looks quite good. Daily is not that good though. Unfortunately, the daily is a little bit problematic. However, yeah, it's down minus 1.3%. So. Let's see whether we can find the better ones. Okay, market is struggling with the VWAP. I'm watching, as I've told you, this Nvidia, especially if it can break this 187.60. CYPH. CYPH. No, I cannot read it, but you know what? I'm just checking Jazz and Zyme. These were today's big. I'm not doing too much. Let's see Zyme. Zyme works. Nope, not the best either. Now, what the Google is doing in the meantime? Google is back to the VWAP as well. Now, that's starting to be interesting. All right, traders, I think I'm going to take this Nvidia reversal, VWAP reversal here, but only over 187.65. 187.65 on the Nvidia. Market still struggling. However, today, again, the bulls are stronger. The stop loss on the Nvidia, it should be under 186, 87.60, 186. Yeah, 186, 50, 60, if you're going to get it at all. Not sure. All right. Nvidia. Okay, 68 is going to be my entry. All right, traders, so far much better because I had 4 winners and 1 loser, and Dell is still in. Dell is still in. Dell still looks okay. We just, again, need to break the 124. All right, come on, market. Okay. SPY looking stronger now, I must tell you. Look at the SPY here. But the triple Q, it's in a little trouble. All right, traders, with the Dell, finally we did break the 124. It's not enough yet. My stop loss is going to be just on the entry now. We need to continue. Still plenty of space to go there. Nvidia, unless we are not breaking 186.50, we are okay with that. What else in here? Not too much. Okay. Nvidia. Yep. Amazon PRTR. PRTR looking weak. Might, if the whole market going to be continued lower, this can be a good one. This can be a good one. Maybe I'm going to take TQQQ as well, a bit lower 10121. So. Okay, anything else on the radar, guys? Please just let me know. Any questions as well, because the market just stuck a bit on this VWAP. I still like my Nvidia, but we need the bulls there for sure. And the only one which I am holding is, at the moment, is the Dell, still the Dell, which is going to the right direction. So that's good. It's on my, yeah, 83. I still need a little bit more. Low of the day is 123.30. Nice, Buza. Good luck with that. Unfortunately, I cannot trade it. It's a very low price stock there. Coin is pushing lower as well. I was watching coin for a short, but I don't know. I'm just afraid of that stock. Okay, traders, around 123.20, I'm going to take a second partial on the Dell because this is the low of the day. And after that, just let it run if we can run at all. Market is still struggling here. Just checking the news in the meantime. Novo Nordisk cuts direct to consumer prices for Wegovy, Ozempic to 349 a month. Okay. No new news. No updated news so far. Quiet, volatile Monday, what we have, at least so far. And only one headline, which is Nasdaq leads intraday rebound as investors gear up for Nvidia earnings and the resumption of government economic data. Okay, traders, here we are, Dell second partial. Dell second partial. I'm just selling half of the share size. Nice. 123.20. This is what I wanted to see. And the market is moving a bit lower too. Definitely, I'm just going to cancel my Nvidia here, canceling Nvidia. Cancel Nvidia. And I'm still going with, oops, I shorted. I did not want to short. I wanted to sell it. Oh, I mean buy it. Okay, traders, this Monday, it's not my Monday today. I feel like, oh my goodness. Okay, stop loss over 124. Afraid of losing my, yeah, stake and run. I agree, Tara. I was just thinking, I still have 10 minutes and I think I'm just calling it as a day. I mean, like, not taking any more trades. That's for sure. Dicking as well. I completely agree with Tara. I survived this very, very nasty shakeout on the Amazon, and I'm happy that I'm back to green, actually. Yeah, of course I drink. I did drink. Um, I like, unfortunately, like mineral water or soda water. I have a soda stream machine, so it was full. I drank a lot. Okay, Ahmad. Bear? No bears. Vodka? Oh my goodness, no. Actually, it would be very dangerous for me, Nitsan. I mean to drink alcohol, especially shots, because I don't have a gallbladder anymore. So that would be interesting. I guess my whole body would be very happy for that. So no, it's a big no for me. PRTR, yep, it's a triple bottom. Julie, I completely agree with you. But everything depends on the market, believe me. If we can just make a nice bounce from here, I agree with you. Maybe over the VWAP, especially this 172 area can be quite interesting, or starting 171, adding 172. However, we really need the market to pull back over the VWAP as well. In this case, it can be an interesting move for sure on the PLTR. I must tell you on everything, like even if you like Nvidia, I'm not going to take Nvidia anymore, guys, but it's still quite good. Not the best risk reward ratio anymore. Maybe it's going to make like a consolidation here, but I don't. But we need the bulls, and the bulls are charging here for sure. Okay, what else? How about MU? MU is way under the VWAP now. MBI is still strong. Yeah, market bulls are charging again, guys, to push higher. I'm out. I'm completely out of every trade. Dell as well. 4 winners, 1 loser for today, traders. It's not bad. But the Amazon, if the Amazon would not have been so nasty, and that would have been better. Óvatosan tedd le majd, jó? My daughter, she just grabbed a raspberry. Raspberries or dog. Absinthe. Oh my good thought. That actually, I think this is the strong one. No, this is the very, very strong one. I think it would just simply kill me. Okay, guys, Nvidia is making the move. I'm not going to take it. Still looks good, especially after such a big reversal there. But no, 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 no. I'm going to be okay. I'm not greedy today. Oh, okay, Todd sounds very good. No, thank you. I skip on it. Traders market is highly volatile. Watch out your share size. I mean it. Competition traders the same. If the day is too hesitant, too crazy like today, you can go with a lower share size rather. Okay, Disney is down too. Coin would have been a very nice short. I was afraid. I was watching it under this 272.80s, like intraday breakout down, but I had no guts to do it. Roblox. Now let's see my Roblox. No volume on the Roblox nowadays. PLT or not. Reddit 2.48%. Nope. Hood. I forgot Hood, guys. That was just same like coin. Jazz again. But guys, Jazz had a good news today. I don't know if I would touch this stock. I don't know, Busak, this Jazz seems like to me is just completely stuck. No. Maybe for a quick scalp, because the whole low of the day is 165.90s. Maybe for $1, Buzak. Maybe for $1, it's not bad. Okay. Okay, guys. Uber, Dicking. Oh my goodness, I have not seen Uber for a while. I mean, I don't know why it's not on my list, but that looks good. It's an intraday breakdown opportunity. For that as well, we need the market though. Okay, in this case, we need the market to break down. But if it's breaking down, that can be a good one under 91.65. Nice call. I like this one. Good, good, good. Okay, traders. So far, very interesting Monday. Triple Q SPY is just stagnant completely around the opening price, by the way. So we have a doji but I'm sure it's not going to stay a doji for today. SPY looks like to break down many up. Yes, Nitsan, it is. But on the other hand, I don't know. It's a huge of uncertainty today. Like, first of all, I agree that the with the article in the or the headline in the market watch, most of the traders are just charging in for the Nvidia earnings after the market closed on Wednesday, but it's still, first of all, far away. Second, don't forget that this is the first real week with a bunch of economic data, and I'm not sure it's going to be that good. Okay, so on the other hand, it's a quite of a risky week as well. So I don't know. Let's see. But Nvidia has a huge, huge impact on the market, as you know. So yeah, I agree that it wants to go rather higher than lower. That's for sure. Nvidia is trying still, as I've told you guys, 187 over 187.65. It still can be a good call, but I'm not going to take it. At this time, I'm not going to take it. And I would keep an eye on coin and hood because these are really weak today. Coin and hood. Let me just check the lithium stocks LAC. I stuck on the $5. That's not good. Okay, how about BBAY or BBAI? Oh, back to the $5? Come on, BBAI. Soundhound. All right. I forgot to cancel my Nvidia entry. I just get out. I don't like it anymore. I mean, I'm not going to stay. Now go back to a small green. Come on. Good. Just a small green. Market is pushing higher, but lots of buyers needed here. Lots of buyers needed here now to push everything back to the high of the day. So Nitsan, so far you were right, but we need to break to 7 or 672.50. 672.50 with the SPY. All in this case, I think it can be interesting. Okay, how about Meta? No, Meta. Meta, it's pulling back too. Good luck with an NVDA trade, guys, if you took it. Microsoft not doing anything at all. Google. Am you completely stuck? Oh, Google. Guys, Google is back over the VWAP too. So if the bulls are going to try it harder to push higher, and maybe even Google can be a mover here. Just keep an eye on it. All right. What a crazy, crazy Monday, especially for me. Sorry for the beginning hassle here, guys. It was my PC again. Sometimes my Windows and my I have always a lot of programs open, and this can be a problem. Like, I don't know, 52 tabs in the Google Chrome. So you can imagine how much the Windows likes this. And usually I'm restarting my PC before I'm starting the whole stream to be sure it's working fine. And now I forgot, you see? And the Windows just punished me like that. But tomorrow I'm not going to forget. Still a good trading day, in my opinion. Very crazy though, very volatile. Seatbelts on, guys, because and stay just on because I think we are going to see that whole week long. And if you are going to stay trading, and especially if you are in the competition, please take it easy today. Smaller share size, lower but consistent profit. Okay, this is what I'm going to wish you, and definitely win a prize for us here in the room. Anyway, I'm going to be really, really proud of you. And it's not yet, not yet. In Hungary we had, but here we have not built it yet, but we are on it because yeah, definitely I need it. I need it because it's not the best thing when you just lose the internet out of the blue and you are in a great trade. So yes, I definitely suggest everyone, if you can afford it and do it, do a backup. It's not that expensive actually, but definitely we need that. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to call it as a day. Have a beautiful rest of your day, a green one at the end, and good luck for the competition again. And of course, tomorrow I'm going to see you at 9 a.m. as always. And tomorrow is going to be more economic news coming. Crazy market continues. So, guys, have a good one. Stay safe and see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you, Nitsan.